Good morning, CNG 124 online class. Welcome to week 15. Today, December 3rd. A few house cleaning tips or comments before we start. The certification test for the MTAs is only or are only offered on Larimer campus. I paid for the seats out of the CNG budget for all the face-to-face courses here on Larimer campus. So since you guys are in my online courses, since you're kind of still under one of my classes, I invite you to come up here and get certified. Since they're only offered on this campus, there are some things you got to know. Maybe the people at the testing center don't always, they rotate through student workers, so the MTAs are currently free. You want to take the MTA, that is the, what is it, the 98-367, 98-366. So if you come to this campus, go to the testing center, tell them you're here for an MTA, give them the number, and then when they ask you for payment, make sure you remind them that it is free, or have them call my extension. I'll be happy to inform whoever is working over there what they are and how they're working. But like I said, the only caveat is they're only offered on this campus. In the future, they should be offered at the other campuses, but we're not quite there yet. Still working on that piece. Let's see, the discussions. 25 was still based off a classroom setting. I still need to work on how to translate that over to your home setting. Really, when through reading the discussions, I know everyone's not, all the equipment is not IPv6 acceptable yet, and that's kind of why I mentioned a few weeks ago that, even though we have IPv6, we're in the realm of IPv6, some of the equipment is not IPv6 ready. When will it be ready? I don't know. When will it be a full transition? It's hard to say. Even in as advanced as we are in the United States, most of us only have certain equipment that only works with IPv4. Let's go back. So week 15. This week you have two finals to do. The skills final. I should rename that. The skills final, and then the final exam. The skills final is basically you showing me that you know how to subnet, and you can use VLSM. The second part of the skills final is showing me you know how to apply this VLM methodology. So make sure that you abide by the times and get those in. They're each allowed 1 hour, so make sure you don't go over that 1 hour, or else I'll be marked as a 0. It's not difficult, but make sure you rehearse before just jumping in. The final exam itself, that one is just a test. Make sure once again, you want to create, when doing either the submissions for this, you want to make sure you have a good connection, solid connection, so that you're trying to eliminate as much things as possible as going wrong that could go wrong. I usually tell students, when you're making your cheat sheet, imagine yourself having the flu, having only an hour's worth of sleep, and then you're trying to take this test. That'd be the best way to prepare yourself for the skills final exam, is make sure you have some notes. And from that, that kind of ends the week. I believe there's no assignments. Yeah. So that's all you have for the week. Make sure you rehearse that content. Make sure you walk into that being prepared. You have until December the 11th, 5 p.m. to turn in any sort of late assignments. Once again, if you want to get certified, feel free to come down to the Larimer campus. I will help you in the testing center if you have any issues. Outside of the course, if you need extra time outside of the course, or can only have time outside the testing center hours, I'll be happy to sit down with you and proctor the test to you myself. But that's really it. You've done really well over the course. Keep practicing networking. It's one of the things I love to do. I think I prepared you well for even starting to enter the CCNA 1, 1 and 2. So you should have a very easily transition to those courses. If you have any questions, once again, reach out. I will check in later this week. Have a good week.